Hello, hello, my green skins, and we're firing the cannon one last time. I hope that was a loud one. And Jesus hell. Okay. Ugh. A little disclaimer. Nostalgia goggles can be a double-edged sword. And I guess I have to give a trigger warning. I didn't think I'd have to do this. Holy shit. There in this movie, we can't deny it, and we can't without bringing it up and broaching it. I'm going to be the man that does it. I'm going to be the man that brings it up because, it's technically my channel, and I think it comes from a more it's a more of like, how do I put this? Jesus fuck, it's offensive. There's an Arab character in this, the bad guy. He is so stereotypically Arab, so stereotypically offensive, so rude and insulting that I gotta say that this is bad. Like that this is next level shit. And the our editor in chief is is an Arab man, and it's we have to be I have to be honest. Holy fuck, we're gonna try to come from this from a perspective of not political like always, and we'll come at this, but this is gonna be one of those times I have to say trigger warning because when the second bad guy literally refers to all Arab people as this, fuck, it's offensive. So let's move on. So, what did you think about American Ninja 4?
Well,
Shit, go ahead.
as you pointed
Awful?
out, though it this movie is to me a hit piece. That's all I can say about
Yeah.
it. It is designed to
Yeah.
be anti-Muslim and anti-Arab, and yeah, it the way it's shot, the script, the
No, the way that character's shot. Let's be
the way
honest. The
that
way that
character
character's
is depicted. You know,
because yeah, and that's the thing. It's not even like the guy. Like that's the thing. Who's the bad guy in this movie? Is it this? Like it's weird. They can't figure out which one's which, and it's just wow. This is the reason I forgot there was. This is the reason American Ninja 4 ends it for me because American Ninja 5. Like, and this is why we're not going to be going to American Ninja 5 because after American Ninja 4, holy fuck. Let's break it down. Wow, what did you think of the music?
crap, nothing memorable. It's
Garbage.
yeah,
This was garbage. This was absolute garbage. There's a scene where these people are trying to dance to this music, and it's so awful. It's
like
like if I it, like okay, just a little thing. Bow 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 bow. Try to dance to that. Bow 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 bow. You can't. It's awful. It's just fucking awful. Yikes. Right? Like what?
there's nothing this
What?
this movie offers nothing in the music department. It's I think this was around the time when movies in general were like this is like the early 90s. Licensed music was not a thing anymore, or to a much lesser degree.
Well, you know what? You don't really need licensed music. Like, okay, American Ninja 1 and American Ninja 2. As much as American Ninja two's music is a little annoying because it's that weird Jamaican fucking boo 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 boo, that gets a little annoying. American Ninja 1 was still good because of the like whatever Joe did something, it was like this like rise and then it drops, then it rise, then it drops. That's cool. American Ninja 2, some of the scenes, some of the music there, it rised and dropped. But this one, it's worse than 3. Like, how can you make American Ninja worse than 3? The only good thing about 3 was the main black actor. He's the lead. Let's be honest. His ass is the lead actor, and I consider him more of a lead than the other one. This one has
Doesn't even have a black guy.
Sean from the. No, it doesn't. It has a new black guy, and this one had Sean, was it? And then let's even go even farther. The sound quality on this is shit. Like I don't know if it's the copies we have, but the sound we couldn't hear sometimes. Like you couldn't hear this, you couldn't hear that, you couldn't hear this. It was awful. Awful. That's all we can say. Awful. Now let's break down the scene work and the fight scenes.
Very
Forgettable, right?
forgettable, very poor, piss poor. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Well,
Everything
it was
about this
funny because
movie is piss poor. The fight scenes
yeah,
are like the first three were ridiculous, but it went like it was laughably ridiculous. But this is like insultingly
it was fun.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. This one, Jesus fuck, wow. It's clear they took stuff from Mortal Kombat. I think the Mortal Kombat yeah, it came out in the 90s. It kind of had that Mortal Kombat look to it. This was bad. So the story. Oh, wow.
Unfocused
Wow.
completely.
Unfocused, completely insane. Now, originally, the idea was the main character, apparently the main actor who played Sean, wanted to have him and his character. I can't remember Joe Armstrong. Were supposed to join forces and team up to defeat the bad guys. That's a cool idea. And then it just dropped it. They didn't do that, of course, because he wanted to be the hero. He wanted to be the superior warrior.
That's fine and all, but the problem is that it you don't need to focus on one character then drop him for someone else in the for the rest of the movie. You could have different parts of the movie focus on two different
And
actors.
Joe doesn't show up. And Joe doesn't show up till the third movie. That's the fuck. That's that like. Isn't it the third act? By the time he shows up, it's the final act. He
Pretty much.
literally. We get to watch Sean. We get to watch Sean for almost a majority of the movie. Kick some ass, and then he instantly like he gets caught because he's trying to save other people. By the way, if they would have sent Sean in alone, he would have won. But he kicks some ass, gets caught, and then we spend the rest of the fucking movie watching him pretty much do nothing while the other guy is basically being revealed. And then they get the other guy in there, and the other guy and Joe Armstrong. Other than some fun moments, Joe Armstrong was just overall like not good. Like, and then then out of nowhere they end up in the Mad Max. Why the fuck are they in Mad Max out of nowhere, right? Like, it's like, oh, we're rebels. The rebels aren't normal rebels. They're dressed up like Mad Max, which I can't remember when Mad Max came out, but like Jesus hell. So what sounds like a cool idea, the cast of Mad Max fight ninjas, turns out to be pathetic. And it's just as sad. And the villains in here are so cartoony. You got one villain that's like over the top, like murdering people, putting guns in people's mouths and blowing their brains out, and like other than two lines I like are there are two lines in this movie that are actually good. I actually think this movie's just wrong. First line, there's only and the two lines are as follows. A guy says, "I'm going to send," asks him, well, "Who are those two men?" They're demons to say, come to take you back to hell. And then the bad guy goes, "Well, tell the devil I ain't ready to come home yet." That's a good line. That's funny. That's actually like when I heard that, I was like, I like that line. That got a chuckle out of me. But until then, Buck. And then then we get to the Sheik.
Yes, the Sheik.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, we're not going to
See,
go too much into it because this Jesus fuck, but I'll let you go into it a little bit there. Well, I'm going to let the actual Arab person talk about the Sheik a little bit. Go ahead. Just don't go
see,
too far, my friend. Just try to keep it PC.
I'll, I'll certainly try. See, the reason why this I see this as a hit piece is because, like, it's one thing to have a Muslim bad guy in a movie, but there were no
It's
other
an
Muslim
insult.
characters. Yeah, this was insulting the bad. There were
No,
no other Muslims who were good guys to cancel it out. That's the first problem. The second problem, I know I'm sounding like certain people, but we're not. But let me get to the main point here. They don't give him motivation. They don't give him reason to do what he does. The only impression I got is, I, I, we are Arabs. Death to America. That's all we are. That's like that's all he is.
that's not that's all he was,
That's his
and it was even
identity.
worse than that. Yeah, it's even worse than that. They made the character such a buffoon, so insulting, and at the end of it, you literally have the British guy call all Arabs. How is it worded? Oh, I remember. All you Arabs are useless, and I'm not going to finish the rest of that. And from this guy literally going to pray, and he
Oh,
goes,
the
"Oh,
prayer
I'm going to
scene.
pray on something." Oh my God! Like I started. I actually stopped. I just kind of paused it, and I could hear the I could hear the trembling of the rage there, because it's just like the guy goes to pray. Oh, I'm going to pray to Mecca. One, he doesn't do it right. Two, he all of a sudden just randomly starts like going up and down, and the guy's like, Mecca's that way. It's
Yeah,
like,
they couldn't even
Jesus.
get the they couldn't even get the
Fuck.
prayer motions right. And oh yes, but we are barbarians of the desert. We do not know about geography. We are not civilized.
Yeah,
We're just
yeah.
dirty.
It was even great too. It was it was almost it was comical, but it was how he kept shouting the things he shouted and what he kept shouting. I was just like, wow, this if this was made now, this would be like banned in a heartbeat.
No, I'm pretty sure it is.
It's
It
bad.
was banned when it came out, but the question
Was
is,
it banned?
no, I'm saying it
Oh,
would definitely be banned in
I
Arab countries.
oh yeah, this would definitely be banned in Arab countries. I couldn't see you picking up a copy of this in Arab countries. It's offensive. Like, I can't even deny that. That character is to the point of like it would be like, a certain group, a certain individual dressing up in blackface in modern times, and photos getting out of that. Anyway, I'll leave it at that for my Canadian fans.
It's a hit piece.
You can
That's
tell
all
where
it
I'm
is.
from.
That to me, all
Well,
this movie was a hit piece.
to you, it was a hit piece. To you, it was a hit piece. For me, it was just a really bad movie. What are you going to give this movie?
I'm gonna give this a -10 out of 10, which is
I'm going to
technically
give this a
zero.
1. Yeah, technically a 0. Yeah, he hated this entire movie. I was able to deem a little bit out of it. He hated this entire movie. This was wow. Of course, we're not going to leave Halloween on a poor point. We all know I got to do one more ninja movie, and I'm not doing American Ninja 5. We are doing one last movie. It's about ninjas, and I think you're going to like it. I'm hopefully having it on Halloween at the witching hour. Right when I'm doing my doing some Halloween stuff. We're gonna do one more Halloween movie. Thank you, everybody. Please like, subscribe, and share. Uh, Thank you very much, Dark. We're going to hopefully Dark will be having some workout soon, so we'll be doing a little promo to that when it comes out. And you guys have yourselves a very good day, and we'll see you in the next one for Halloween.